Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you want to see how I created this spiked metal belt, you know what to do. Guys, so here are the supplies you're going to need. You're going to need a yardstick, a power drill, and drill bits. I'm using tracing paper, but you can use any old paper, scissors, elastic, marking pencil, a pencil, nail file, and last but not least, some scrap metal. We'll be using the ones we use from our DIY metal plated booties. So first you're going to lay two pieces of paper side by side and tape them together like so. Next, you're going to take your yardstick and measure about half of your waist size, give or take a few inches. If I'm using 14, so if you're slightly smaller than me, you'll subtract a few inches. If you're bigger than me, you'll just add a few inches. But waist size is generally a good place to start. Next, you're going to take your yardstick and trace until you get to that mark that you marked off previously. Next, you're going to measure 1/4 of the yardstick in width and trace that as well. I did that by taking the yardstick in width, cutting that in half, and then cutting that in half again. And right here, you're just going to connect the lines to create a rectangle. So you're going to cut out that outline like so. Next, take some tape and apply it to the back of the stencil. The stencil and paste it onto the sheet of metal. Next, begin tracing the outline of the stencil onto the metal sheet. Completed that, remove the stencil, and you should have something that looks similar to this. Let's begin cutting out that outline. Once you're completed, you should have something like this. Next, take a rag and wash off any marking pencil or marker or whatever, and also file down those edges. Okay, so next take your marking pencil and mark about 1/2 an inch from the end. Also make sure it's in the center. Pick out the drill bit you will be using. So once again, it's time for the fun part. Take your drill and begin drilling where you marked. Next, take your elastic that you have already measured to fit your waist and use your scissors to create a hole. Next, you're going to take your screwdriver and screw the screw through the elastic and the metal. Last but not least, you're going to add this metal spike to the end of that, like so. Now make sure you do that for the other side as well, and once you're completed, you should have something that looks similar to this. Next, you're going to start marking where you would like to add the other spikes. I'm marking about 1 inch apart from each other.
This version is way from creation.
Now for the fun part again. Yay! You're going to drill the second hole for the second spike as well as the third spike on this side, and then you're going to continue doing the same thing on the opposite side. Good luck! Once you're completed, you should have something that looks like this. Lovely. Get your life. I hope I explained everything as thoroughly as possible, and if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, peace and dopeness.